All this week on Look East, we're talking about the fact we are all living longer. Tonight, how to avoid boredom once you decide to retire.
Now, once upon a time, Ian Masters, who's sitting here, we'll talk to him in a little while, did this job. Since then, he's been in BBC management, he's been a consultant, and much more. Tonight, he's our guest reporter to explore the opportunities offered by volunteering.
Our search for the secret of eternal youth brings us to Stalham in Norfolk, the location of the Museum of the Broads. Bygone relics of things long past, long gone. But come here any week and you'll find dozens of people working their socks off. Gardening, painting, chiselling, polishing, engineering.
Lovely, thank you.
Well, these are some of the museum's volunteers. All of them past the first flush of youth, all from very different backgrounds, very few of them using the skills of their original vocations. They're doing it for love, and they're doing it for nout.
I enjoy giving something back. I've spent my whole life in engineering since I was 16, and I can now use these, now I'm retired, I can still use these skills to keep something like this, which is over 100 years old, still chugging along. We don't get paid here, so we just do it for the love.
I'm actually a new boy. This is my first year. It keeps your mind alert and it keeps an interest in engineering generally.
It's not just boys and toys and glamorous steamboat work. There's sheer hard graft of landscaping too.
What did you used to do in another life?
Well, I was a quantity surveyor.
A quantity surveyor?
Where I worked,
and here you are
yes.
with a break in your hand. What did you do in former times?
I worked for social services.
Social services?
And the NHS.
Okay.
But this is good exercise.
If I was to say to your wives, do you put as much enthusiasm as this into your garden at home as you are for the museum, what would they say to me?
No, possibly they wouldn't.
The ladies are hard at it too. No high heels worn here, and that is no hairdryer.
My sister-in-law and I come in and do reception on Tuesdays and get to play with Falcon in the Tuesday afternoons, because
That's the big steamboat.
that's the big steamboat.
Yeah.
Yes. He does the engine and I do the helm.
Where do you get these people from?
They come through the door. They pick up a bit of information from somewhere and they come through the door and say, would you like some help?
Oh, come on, they're not just volunteering to walk in to do things for nothing. You must con them into this.
No, most of them we don't. This is the amazing thing.
Are you having tea, coffee?
Teachers, office workers, air traffic controllers, ex-servicemen, all have found common ground and they wouldn't change it for all the tea in China.
I enjoyed that. That was nice. We earned that. What a fabulous group of people, the volunteers of the Museum of the Broads. Not only are they preserving beautiful things like this old river inspector's boat, but they're preserving themselves. Ian Masters, BBC Look East, Stalham.
Ian is here. How about you? Did you enjoy being back on the road? And
I did, very much indeed. And just to remember, if you want to stay young or even get younger, get yourself a job at the Museum of the Broads, and it'll take years off you.
Well, come here to do
he's
plugs
the one
already.
we're worried about. It's not you so much, that's it.
Do you miss live television?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It is the biggest adrenaline punch of all. And funnily enough, sitting in your gallery just now, your very peaceful gallery, in my day, it was frenetic, people running about and shouting.
Nowadays.
Nice and quiet. It was like it was 20 minutes ago that I was sitting not right there because we were in another studio in those days. Yes, I miss it very much.
what are you up to at the moment?
Well, for the last, many years, you don't want to know, I've been travelling around the world as a consultant, spreading the word of democratic journalism, and as a matter of fact, in 8 days' time, in fact, I'm off to Iran to let a little light of democracy into the journalism there, I hope.
And of course, television. I mean, you went out with the type of crew you wouldn't have gone out with a few years ago, did you? I mean, because the cameras have changed, the way we record things has changed.
You know, Stuart, the equipment has changed. Everything has changed in the sense of the toys and the bells and the whistles that we use. The journalism remains the same.
And the people doing a great job with the
That's what
volunteering.
I mean.
It is fantastic what people do, isn't it?
Yeah. Did I do this voluntarily today, by the way?
Yes, you did.
I wondered about that.
You get that BBC check, won't you?
I should have asked. I know I should have asked.
Did you not ask at the beginning?
No.
Well, What a mistake for an old pro, eh? Lovely to see you.
Great to have you on the
Lovely to
programme.
be
Thanks
back.
for coming back. And BBC Local Radio is looking at the issues and opportunities of ageing all this week. Find out more at 8 a.m. tomorrow on your local station.
Now, I'm sure you know it's Armistice Day tomorrow. It's often said that some children don't know very much and don't understand very much about the sacrifices of the past.
So to put that right, Waterbeach Primary School in Cambridgeshire invited a group of veterans to talk to the children. This is how it went.
The oldest person in the room was 85, the youngest was 7, and guess what? They got along famously. Veterans from the Second War, from the Suez Crisis and from Afghanistan took questions from the children. So many questions.
How many countries did you go to? How fast does a bullet go? Did you have to go to war? Was it scary jumping out an aeroplane?
Ken Price could answer that one. You got used to it, apparently. Ken was in 2 para at the time of Suez.
What kind of weapons did you have?
The answer, Lee Enfield, 303, Sten gun, you name it, they used it.
But my personal weapon was a rocket launcher.
Quite impressive, really.
What did you think, Kaya?
I thought it was really cool.
Why?
Because soldiers are they're wicked.
Not wicked, as in Wicked Witch, but wicked as in brave, heroic. Anyway, the veterans had a school dinner, chicken, roast potatoes and veg, and the generation gap hardly existed.
These children are fantastic. They really are. For their age, I was amazed. I thought, hello, what questions are we going to get? But they were really adult questions that an adult would ask, sensible questions. And they were really, really good, really good.
Roast potatoes?
The whole day was the idea of Jo Swift. She's married to a soldier. With the engineers based nearby at Waterbeach Barracks, many of the children come from army families.
Children have been helping me make biscuits, poppy biscuits, and we've been selling them. The children have helped decorate them, taking them around the classrooms and raising the money, and the proceeds are all going to the British Legion and Help for Heroes.
And the sale of the biscuits raised not £2, not £20, but £206.50, and that, as they say these days, is wicked. Mike Liggins, BBC Look East, Waterbeach.
A fantastic idea.
Yeah, really great and good for them. Thank you very much, Alex.
Friday and Saturday seem to have cleared up a little bit, don't
Oh,
they?
there's still plenty of time.
Keep looking. That's it from all of us. Good night.
Goodbye.